watching Ask Profit on NDTV Profit. Before we move on,
let's also welcome in Ajit Mishra, who's the Senior Vice President of Research at Religare Broking, joining us now. We've got a next question from Mr. Murthy, who's writing us from Vizag, asking about Quest Corp. He's holding at the levels of 250. He's not mentioned the quantity, but wants to know, okay, he has mentioned the quantity. So he's bought 250 shares at the levels of 250 and wants to know if he can hold or exit. Ajit, I'll come to you on this one. What are the charts indicating?
Good morning, Mahima. So, Mahima, Quest Corp, we are seeing gradual decline continuing. Means there were multiple attempts of late to reclaim the short-term averages, but couldn't sustain. So, of late, it's likely to remain in a range, but the bias is still on the negative side from the medium to long-term perspective. Since he bought it around 250 levels, he's incurring losses. 200 should now be his strict stop loss in case if he is willing to hold this trade and use any recovery towards 230-35 zone to reduce his position.
The next query is coming in from Siva Reddy from Andhra Pradesh, and it's an ICICI Bank. He has 200 shares at an average price.
I have 50 shares of Birlasoft at the average price of 449. So I wanted to know whether this stock would be a turnaround, because there were a lot of buy recommendations from broker houses like HDFC and other broker houses. So I want to know what is the short-term view on this.
Right, the short-term view on
Birlasoft.
On Birlasoft. Ajit, you can go ahead and ask a query. Ajit, you can go ahead and recommend what would be a short-term view on Birlasoft.
Yeah, Amit, so what we are seeing that post this rebound in across the IT pack, Birlasoft, which was underperforming the pack, has recently witnessed decent rebound. It's trying to hold the gains also. Good part is that in the daily chart, we are still maintaining above the short-term averages. So it seems like a serious attempt of recovery, and gradually we can see the stock inch toward, let's say, 490, 500 levels. So risk-reward is still favorable because we have now a base around 420 levels. So with that as a closing stop loss, he can continue to hold his positions.
All right. The next question that we have is from Umesh Gupta, who's writing us from Vadodara, asking about Vatek Vabag. He's holding 200 odd shares at an average price of 1502. Should he hold, exit? What should be the next course of action for the next 6 months? Ajit, on start.
So Mahima, we are very closer to the previous swing lows from where we saw the stock, witnessing the rebound last time in the month of, May 2025. So we are very close to that mark, and we are still holding above the weekly 100 EMA as well. So both these factors might result in a bit of a consolidation followed by a recovery attempt, but not outrightly bullish yet. So one should wait for a confirmation above 1320 mark for any meaningful recovery. On the downside, in case if it fails to hold this level, 1240, then you should definitely consider exiting, because in that case, the decline could be severe, means around 1050 to 1000 levels, something that stock might test.
From Gujarat wants to know the next query specifically for you, Ajit. It's coming in from Navneet from Punjab. He's holding a few shares of Seshasai Technologies, bought at IPO price of 423. He's currently sitting on a loss. He wants to know whether should he continue to hold this counter or exit.
Sumit, can you please come again with the name?
Seshasai Technologies.
Sorry, I can't find the symbol. If you help me with the symbol, maybe I can respond.
Just a minute, Ajit. I'm also checking on that. STYL is the ticker name, I believe. NSE, on NSE, yeah. STYL.
So, Sumit, the stock is trading at record lows. It's a recent listing. There's hardly any, recovery attempt also. So, everything looks, negative for the stock. So, in case if he is viewed short term, he should definitely exit.
Any fundamental view, if you track?
Not in coverage.
Okay.
All right. Okay. The next question is from Satpati, who's writing
in from Rajiv Jain from Delhi. He wants to know whether can he buy NMDC at current levels. He wants the short-term target for this counter. Ajit, your view on NMDC?
Yes, so we are back to the record high level. The stock definitely shows overall momentum continuing. He should accumulate instead of going long at one go, because we have seen a strong rebound from 75 to 85 in the recent days. So maybe around current levels, and then add more in case if it sees any dip towards 79 levels. For the entire position, 75 should be a stop loss, and position target should be at 90.
Manish from Chennai is asking the next question on IRFC. He's holding 1,550 odd shares, sitting on a loss of around 24 odd %. Wants to know from a slightly long-term view. But Ajit, I take this up with you on the charts. What are they indicating?
So, Mahima, last week was a phenomenal week for most of these railway counters. A strong recovery with volumes, but again, sustenance is the key. So, in past also we've seen that stock made a recovery attempt. This time around, it was comparatively better in terms of volume. 122 should be the area where he should watch out for as an immediate stop. In case if it fails to hold, then probably we are set for prolonged consolidation. So as of now, you can hold with 122 as a stop loss. 146.45 will be the area where it might face resistance next.
Next query is coming in from Kadir from Karnataka. He wanted to ask on SpiceJet. He is holding.
Ash is asking this question. Sorry, my bad. The next question is on BSE, and this is from Umesh, who's asking that he's bought around 80 odd shares at the levels of 2716. Wants to know from the next 1 year perspective, can he hold or not? Ajit, on the chart.
So BSE, Mahima, definitely looks positive. Off late, after almost reclaiming its record highs, we are seeing a bit of a consolidation. We are still holding above the key averages. So that shows it's more of time-wise correction, not price-wise. 2550 is a very strong base as of now, and since he is a long-term investor, possibility of maintaining this zone seems high. Means in the next leg, probably 3200, 3500 is something that the stock might test. So he should definitely stay put with 2500 as a closing stop loss.
It's coming in from Yash, and it's on Cainstech. He's holding few shares at an average price of 5,060 rupees. He wants to know whether should he continue to hold his counter or sell. Ajit, any technical view on Cainstech?
So after this sharp, fall, Sumit, now we are seeing a bit of a stability, but it's too early to say that the stock is completely, set for the reversal or a rebound. In fact, on the higher end, we are seeing that on every uptick, sellers are still active. So though we are seeing stability, 3780, 3790 is a zone basically where we have strong base. So that should be the stop loss in case if your view is short term. In case of recovery, 4400 is going to be the strong hurdle area first, and then probably we are set for a gradual recovery. So as of now, you can hold, but avoid aggressive buying at current levels.
Okay, the next question is from Yashwant, who is writing us from Bengaluru, asking about SBI and wants to know if this is the right time to accumulate the shares of SBI. Ajit, is that the right thing to do?
Within the PSU pack, definitely SBI is among the top performing name, and of late we are seeing a bit of a consolidation after this phenomenal surge from 780 to 980. So it's a normal time-wise correction again here also. 940 is an immediate base. So one can start accumulating at current levels in case if we see any dip, let's say around 940, 930 area, he can add more.
Query is coming in from Pranay, and it's on PTC Industries. He's holding 300 shares bought at a price of 8,000 rupees. The current market price is close to 18,500. He wants to know whether should he continue to hold or book profits. Ajit, any view on PTC Industries?
Sumit is still holding strong. We are trading at the record highs. Volumes are okay. So everything looks firm in terms of the price action. So 17,250. That should be his trading stop loss, and now he can continue to hold it for newer targets.
The next question is from Santosh, who's writing us from Chennai. Wants to know if this is the right time to make an entry into something like a GMDC. Ajit, on the chart.
GMDC definitely looks positive, but in the last 4 trading session, we have seen a sharp rise, and we are very close to the previous swing high. So it might witness some bit of a consolidation or maybe profit taking also. So for fresh buying, wait for a dip around 590, 600 zone with stop at 565 and upside potential of 665 to 680.
Neil from Noida is holding few shares of Tata Chemical bought at a price of 887. He wants to know the short-term view on this counter. Ajit, any view on Tata Chemical?
Sumit's underperforming within this space, but the good part is that we are closer to the previous swing lows where we last time saw stock taking support around 740 area. So that should be your strict stop loss in case if you have an existing position, and avoid any fresh long because the texture looks negative. In case if there will be any rebound, 790, 800 will going to be the first area of resistance. So around that area, he should review his position again.
The next question is from Shankar, who's got 1,000 shares of Samvardhana Motherson at the levels of 118. Wants to know if he can sell or hold. Ajit, on the chart.
It looks positive. We're still holding above the short-term averages. Indications are in the favor that we can gradually inch towards the record highs, maybe 140 area or maybe higher. So as of now, we can stay put with 114 as the stop loss.
The next query is for you, Ajit, and it's on Zenza Tech. Sampa Chatterjee from Delhi is holding around 100 shares of Zenza Tech at a price of 793. She wants to know the medium-term view and any targets if you could give.
So Zensa, in fact, we are seeing a bit of a distribution now after this strong, trending move. So fresh buying, avoid existing position. You may book profit. Wait for a close above 800 or a dip towards 650 area, not in between.
The next question is from Midun, who's writing us from Kerala. He's got 100 odd shares of Tata Tech at an average price of 1,114. Currently on a loss of over 46,000 rupees. Wants to know whether he should continue to hold or book his losses. Ajit, what would your view be like?
So it's gradually drifting lower, Mahima, and in fact the recent recovery also failed out. So this indicates possibly further pressure. So prudent approach is to take loss and switch to the better counters like HCL Tech or Tech Mahindra, Infosys, Persistent. Any of these names you can consider for.
Okay. The next query is coming in.
77. What should be the next course of action for him? Sell or hold, Ajit?
I think he should hold because the correction seems over now. We are trading closer to the major averages on the weekly charts, and of it the stock has made an attempt of recovery also, though it's not very decisive yet. So a confirmation above, let's say, 135 would fuel or at least stabilize the stock and result in next leg of a rebound towards 145, 150 levels. So with stop at 115, he can continue to stay put.
Piyusha Kanodia has purchased few shares of Anantraj.
52, whether he should buy, sell, or he should buy more, sell or hold. Ajit, on the chart?
I feel, Mahima, after this phenomenal surge, we should consider booking at least partial profit in some of the metal counters, which look overstretched. Means, the daily chart has been almost like a vertical rise from 245 to 300 plus. So there could be a bit of a consolidation. So at least book partial profit, maintain a trailing stop as 295, and keep on trailing your stop losses on every rise.
We start our second rapid fire, in fact the last rapid fire of Ask Profit. So Saurabh and Ajit would request you to keep your answers short. Ish from Chennai is holding a few shares of MobiKwik, bought at a price of 233. Should he continue to hold, Ajit?
Exit.
Okay, the next question is this next one. Is this a good time to buy, Ajit, on the chart?
Buy with stop at 185.
The next query is from SK.
If this is the right time to make an entry into Coal India or not, Ajit, on the chart?
Buy with stop at 390.
Sagar holds a few shares of KFin Tech, bought at a price of 1,040. He wants a short-term view here, Ajit.
Can you please come again with the name?
KFin Tech.
Yes, you can buy 1,025 stop loss.
Okay, Sriram Raghuraman is holding 20 shares of Intellect Design at the levels of 682. Should he hold, add or exit? Ajit, on the chart?
Hold will stop at 950.
Pranay is holding.
The next one, Venugopal is holding 300 shares at the levels of 445. Should he hold, sell or add more, Ajit?
Hold with stop at 460 now.
Aniket, the next query is on Indotech Transformers. Ajit, any view? He has the viewer has around 86 shares.
Hold with stop at 1400.
Alright, okay. Piramal Pharma is the last one, 550 shares. Rajshekhar has at an average price of 220 on the chart, Ajit.
Rebound likely, maintain a stop at 160.
Alright, okay. So viewers, that brings us to the end of the second rapid fire on Ask Profit. Ajit and Saurabh, thank you so much for getting us those queries answered and of course taking out the time and speaking with us at NDTV Profit. With that, viewers, completely out of time on this edition of Ask Profit. Do stay tuned, KYC on the other side.